rest in pieces, down for the count. No revival, you're bleeding out. Your epitaph says you died a wealthy man, but you could have it all come back. It's his master plan with tombstone, it's tombstone, it's tombstone, it's tombstone. Health is draining.
So in this video I'm going to be doing the top 5 worst zombies maps in all of Call of Duty besides Exo Zombies. Exo Zombies is not going into category, but it will be one of my honourable mentions at the start of the video. Now, before we get into this, I just want to say I'm sorry. I used to upload top 5s weekly, but I've not uploaded one in a month, and honestly I just had nothing to upload it on. But I've now got this, and I've got another top 5 planned next week, and I'm going to try to do them weekly again. I've also got another weekly series called Free For All that I'm doing weekly, so it's going to be hard to do them both. But I will do 2 weekly series now, so you can look forward to that. So anyway, let's get into the top 5 worst maps of all time. So coming into our number 5 spot is 5. Now, there's a few reasons I dislike this map, but there's one reason, or one thing I love about this map, and I love the characters. We had Fidel Castro, we had JFK. The quotes in this map were amazing, especially from them 2 characters. Although they didn't give the other characters that much to say, but them 2 initial characters, I would always restart the game just to be either Castro or JFK, just because they are such good characters in this game. But there are 2 initial reasons why I do not like this map. Storyline and Easter eggs. There was nowhere near enough Easter eggs in this map. There was one Easter egg song that I can remember in my head from Eminem, and that is the only Easter egg I can remember from this map. I cannot remember anything else from this map. The second thing, like I just said, is the storyline. The storyline was terrible. These characters, besides this one map, they were not introduced in any of Zombies ever again. We've not heard about them since. So I wish they had a bigger storyline and what actually happened. All we see in the cutscene is zombies coming in. What happened to the zombies? How did the zombies get there in the first place? I just want to know. But anyway, that is our number 5 spot. So coming into our number 4 spot is Nacht der Untoten. The reason I've only put this number 4 is because it's the first ever zombies map ever, so I'm going to cut it a bit of slack here. Now, there's nothing I can really say about this map besides it was too bland, but Nacht der Untoten did make zombies into what it is today, so we've got to give it credit for that. But it had no perks, it had too much war weapons for a small map like that. I think it was too cramped, and they are the only reasons I think Nacht der Untoten is bad, to be fair. It was the first map ever, so that's something that it's got, but I don't like Nacht der Untoten. I know a lot of people do, but Nacht der Untoten does go down in my 4th worst zombies map of all time. So coming into our number 3 spot is Setsubanashima. Now, Setsubanashima is one of the only maps so far which I've not been hyped about seeing it up until release. It's one of the only maps I've not been hyped about at all, and I don't know why. I just had that sense that it was going to be a bad map. Obviously it was. Now, it did introduce a lot of things. We had a spider boss fight, which was really cool. We had new weapons introduced in Black Ops 3 specifically. We didn't have new ones in Eisendrache, Shadows of Evil. We had the normal multiplayer weapons, so we didn't have no real weapons until this. We had the Marshals, the HG40 and the MX Grand, but personally this map just felt too bland. It was really dark, the textures were awful, and the amount of glitches in this map were disgraceful. This is the most glitchiest map we have ever had in Call of Duty Zombies, and I'm sad to say, but this map does go down into our number 3 spot. So coming into our 2nd spot of the worst maps of all time is Mob of the Dead. I actually made a video on this yesterday on reasons I hate Mob of the Dead, so I'll leave a link to that in the description below. So I'm not going to go over too much why I hate this map, because you could just go check that out. But for people who haven't watched that video, I will now. So there's 3 initial reasons why I hate Mob of the Dead. 1, it is tedious as hell. Getting the initial parts for the plane, I'm fine with that, I can do that. But when you have to collect the fuel every single time just to get onto that plane, it gets so tedious and annoying, and that's probably why Mob of the Dead is my least played map of all time. I've probably played Transit more than I've played Mob of the Dead, and we'll get into Transit in a minute, so do not worry about that. The second reason is there was not enough perks or not enough wide array. You always got the same 4 perks. Nobody ever brought Deadshot. Why Deadshot was even introduced into this map, I have no idea, because Deadshot is one of the worst perks of all time, and I just hated it. And the third reason is Afterlife. Afterlife just made it too easy. The map was hard in general to train. The cafeteria was the only decent place to train. But Afterlife, like I said in my last video, I had a bet with somebody who could get to the highest round. He got to 42 and had 14 downs, and I got to 31 with 15 downs. I had more downs, but got to a less round. That is a big example of why Mob of the Dead is a terrible map. So coming into our first and our worst map of all time in Call of Duty, worse than any extinction map, any Exo Zombies map, is Transit. And I've only got 4 words to explain why I hate this map, and I'm pretty sure everyone can agree on this. Too big, Avogadro, denizens. So thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry about the background noise if you can hear it. For some reason my mic's been playing up recently where it just picks up everything. Probably put it on the wrong setting. But anyway, thanks for watching. I know Mob of the Dead, everyone's going to get mad at me for that, but I honestly dislike that map. But let's be honest, everyone's going to agree with first place. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. We're going to hit 5 likes in this video. That is my goal. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment below what your top 5 worst maps of all time are, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.